To tune up for this, Roshawn Clayton, all-time number 10 in the world ever at this event. Well, Clayton got a great cheer. McLaughlin-Levrone, I'm sure the Jamaican crowd will give her an equally good welcome. Superstar of our sport. Sian Salmon has shown that she's got incredible ability in this event. 52.97, under 53 seconds, which is real high up world class. That was last year in Zurich. Kathleen Peters, the Dutch athlete who's again just come from the World Indoors, where she helped the Dutch to gold medal in the 4x4 relay. She ran the third leg, handing over to Femke Bol, often the challenger to Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, and indeed a little while ago Dalilah Muhammad. So Muhammad on the inside in lane 2. We only have 7 athletes in this particular race. Wouldn't it be great to see Muhammad kind of rediscover some form of old in what she's already said is her final year?
It would be. So the last person to beat Sydney McLaughlin, and it took a world record to do it. The last 2 times she beat her world records. So, you know what it takes to beat her. See what happens today.
So McLaughlin-Levrone in lane 5. Clayton and Knight, the 2 Jamaicans, in 6 and 7. Salmon also in 4. Sydney McLaughlin starts pretty quickly as expected, but Roshawn Clayton's holding her through the first hurdle, just maybe a meter or so, not even that. The 2 of them going down the back straight, almost stride for stride, although McLaughlin-Levrone just forging ahead down the back straight into 200 meters. Clayton going well, others just starting to falter a little bit. Salmon a long way back. Dalilah Muhammad trying to work hard in lane 2 to get on terms. Clayton doing a level best to hang on to the American here, but McLaughlin-Levrone doing what she does best. Clayton just faltered off that one. Dalilah Muhammad moving through in lane 2 as well. But they're a long way behind. McLaughlin-Levrone over the last hurdle. Storms on now. Just watch the clock here. See what she's going to give us here in Kingston. 52.76. Muhammad with an excellent run in lane 2 to take 2nd spot. And others perhaps suffering from going out hard with the best in the business. Really strong performance. Okay, this is the result we expected. I thought Muhammad ran really well to come through in 2nd place. Not easy necessarily in lane 2. So the Americans getting a 1-2. Almost days of old there.
Yeah. Well, this is the fastest time ever run. She was going to get the fastest time ever run on Jamaican soil. Just outside of that, held by Roshawn Clayton, who's in this race. But Sydney's a special 400-meter hurdle runner. She alternates for 7 hurdles, running 14 strides between, which is pretty unheard of. You got to be moving to be able to do that. Coming home, she'll let her stride shorten up a little bit, but she was clear of the field. I was pretty sure she was going to take it easy in this first race, because early season, she knows she doesn't have to do much to win. And then she can try and put something down in that 400 tomorrow to secure the bag. But ultimately, at some point, I want to see her cross over with some of the faster women in the 4, you know?
It's a measure of her ability. There's so many women in the world would dream of running 52.76, and she can make that look workmanlike, with everyday performance, just easy, just comfortable. She was looking at the clock. I don't think she thought maybe she'd gone a bit quicker.
It looked like a stroll.
At the Grand Slam track event held in Kingston, the spotlight was firmly on Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, the undisputed queen of the 400-meter hurdles. Making her first appearance of the 2025 season, the American star put on a brilliant display, stopping the clock at an astonishing 52.76 seconds, the fastest ever time recorded in April. Despite the apparent ease of her effort, the race served as a powerful reminder of her dominance and calm under pressure, once again leaving the crowd in awe of her controlled excellence. Lining up in lane 5, Sydney faced strong Jamaican opposition. Though Janieve Russell did not compete, both Roshawn Clayton and Andrenette were in the field. Even though this was her season opener, McLaughlin-Levrone showed her trademark elegance and technical mastery right out of the blocks. From the first hurdle, she set the rhythm and dictated the pace. Clayton, ranked among the all-time best hurdlers, put up an early challenge, particularly on the back straight. For a brief moment, it appeared she could keep up. But as they reached the halfway point at 200 meters, Sydney shifted into a higher gear, pulling away with her signature 14-step pattern between hurdles, a rare and demanding technique that few athletes can execute so smoothly. In lane 2, Dalilah Muhammad, the 2019 world champion and previous world record holder, had a slow start. Yet her experience showed in the home stretch. She finished strongly to take second place in 54.59 seconds, a strong showing that could mark the final season of her illustrious career, especially from such a difficult lane. Clayton, after a promising start, struggled in the final stretch and ended up third with 55.02 seconds. Just behind was Knight, who clocked 55.06 and missed the podium by a whisker. Completing the lineup were the Netherlands' Kathleen Peters, 55.85, Salmon, 55.89, and Tate, 56.65, rounding out a competitive field of 7. McLaughlin-Levrone's performance wasn't just remarkable, it was historic. For most, a 52.76 would indicate peak performance. For Sydney, it felt like a controlled run. Some observers believed she slowed slightly at the end, suggesting she hadn't even reached full effort. To achieve such a time this early in the season speaks volumes about her fitness, preparation, and sheer talent. This race also marked a milestone, as it was Sydney's first time competing on Jamaican soil. The crowd responded with enthusiasm, not just because of her fame, but due to the excitement and professionalism she consistently brings to the sport. Her participation elevated the status and energy of the entire meet. Beyond the prestige, the event offered real incentives. With $100,000 in prize money, it was among the most lucrative meets of the early season. Sydney didn't just win, she did so in commanding fashion, capturing the top prize and solidifying her elite status in the track world. For track and field fans eager for fresh content and authentic performances, this race provided a welcome change from recycled footage and dated highlights. It injected fresh energy into the 2025 season. With major championships and qualifying events looming, McLaughlin-Levrone's performance sent a powerful signal about what's to come.